Hi, hello and welcome to Formula 1 Randomized, a new series on this channel in which I will be driving random Formula 1 cars from random Formula 1 seasons on random Formula 1 tracks. And the cool part of this series will be the fact that aside from this first pilot video / episode, I will leave it up to you guys to leave suggestions of car and track combinations. And in fact, there's already been a handful of suggestions in the comments, quite interesting ones. Although I want to bring up one particular suggestion which was very vague, and please try not to be vague what I'm trying to say here. This person suggested I drive 1980s cars on Sepang, Malaysia, which is cool, but 1980s, that's an entire decade, and I don't know if you've noticed, but cars tend to change a lot in 10 years, and if we take the 80s in particular, we have the ground effect cars in the early 80s, we have turbo cars in mid 80s, and then towards the end we had turbo-less cars, and they all perform and drive quite differently. So when you're leaving suggestions, please try to be specific. The best thing would be if you could actually say a particular car from a particular season. So as you see right now, I will be driving the 2017 Sauber, so say, I don't know, drive the 1998 Minardi on, I don't know. But if you don't want to give me a particular team to drive for, a particular car to drive for, at least give me a specific season. So just so while I can satisfy your particular request or particular interest, I should say, because, well, again, driving a car from the early 80s and from late 80s is going to be completely different, and that's probably not something you had in mind. Maybe you had something particular in mind, and for that reason I would ask you guys to give specific seasons. Anyway, as you can see, as I said, today we will be driving the 2017 Sauber around the 1950 version of Bremgarten. Well, not that it really matters, because there hasn't been any changes to the circuit from 1950 to 1954, which was the last season in which people raced around this track. But anyway, let's jump into it and see what trouble we can get ourselves into. Actually, I can quite tell you that this is going to be quite interesting, because, well, the track is definitely not built for cars that can easily reach 300 plus kmh. And I actually did a couple of test runs, and I have to say I wasn't able to finish any one of them, so this is going to be interesting. So let's jump into it and see what... Okay, so let's see how this goes. Skip the grid walk because, well, we don't really care about that. Hopefully we can stay intact going into turn 1. Everyone's very slow all of a sudden. And easy through that right-hander, down through the quarry, and now up the hill. Lift a little bit coming through that left-hander, and brake for this right-hander. Okay, we are still driving and intact. Let's try and keep it that way. Easy through this right-hander. I don't really want to try and test the limits of this car. Well, I probably should, but this track is scary enough as it is without me trying to be a... Whoa! Nearly lost the rear there. Okay, we are doing fine for the moment. We are still intact. We still have all of our wheels, both our wings, and I lose my car coming into that corner somehow and lose my front wing, which is absolutely fantastic, because the pits here are Okay, what's wrong with everyone? Okay, thank you, McLaren. Okay, easy through this right-hander. Now that I don't have a front wing, things are going to be quite a bit more difficult. Whoa. That was a bit wide. I touched the wall there, but we are still driving, so that's okay, I guess. Whoa. That was interesting. Okay. Whoa. Come on. Okay, this is not going very well for us. Losing control of the car for every single freaking corner. Actually, I think I might not have any wings anymore on the car, so that could be part of the problem. Whoa. Yeah, my car really wants to slide through all these corners, so I'm pretty sure I'm out of wings now. Which is not ideal. But if I try to pay close attention at what I'm doing, I should be okay. Except I locked up a bit there and nearly crashed. Okay, I think that was a Renault we just passed, who just came out of the pit, and my car once again. Okay, now my suspension is broken. This is going to be even more interesting. Whoa. Come on. Okay, that's the end. That didn't go too well.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Has won the race.
Sebastian Vettel.
Has finished in second position.
Yeah, let's
Bottas.
end it, I guess. There's not much to...
With the race over, let's take a look at the classic.
There's no reason to stay there anymore, so...
Daniel Ricciardo.
Then Daniel Ricciardo wins the race. Sebastian Vettel finishes second. Well, you can see that for yourself, and there I am, somehow finished in 18th. Actually, Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso looks like they both retired, so
Sainz.
yeah. That didn't go too well, did it? But as I said, I did a couple of test runs, and none of them ended up too good. So that is it for this video, I guess, and I'll see you in the next one. So don't forget to leave your suggestions down in the comments, and I'm looking forward to see what crazy combinations you guys can come up with in the for the future. And again, there will be links in the description where I for the track lists, and eventually I'll put up the team lists as well once I get to finish that one as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy race, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp.